So you're moving to Ontario and you want to get a G1 license. Now before we dig into the video, some of you wondering, hey Nader, are you living in Ontario now? No, all my family's based in Ontario. I just wrapped up a 4-month Southeast Asia trip, traveling the world and looking at Halifax and thinking, hey, do I want to buy a condo? Do I want to look into real estate? Do I want to get an apartment? That's kind of where I am right now. And I'm, my health card's in Ontario, so I'm getting doctor's appointments. I'm fixing everything down here before going straight up to Halifax to start a new chapter in my life. But if you are interested in Halifax or any part of Canada, be sure to hit that subscribe button and smash the notification bell. Today's video, how to get your G1 license in Ontario. Now, if you're planning to move anywhere else, once you get your G2, it's a graduated licensing system in Ontario. There are 3 stages, 3 different tests or exams, if you will, in order to get your full license. It starts with G1, then it's G2, and then it is not G3, it is just G. So G1, G2, G3. This video is going over G1. Now, good news. If you speak English, you scored high on your IELTS, you are going to be able to pass this thing no problem with like 1 or 2 days of studying, maybe 3. And when I say days, I don't mean like full days. I mean like half an hour for like 3 days or half an hour for like 2 days. And if you're really smart, half an hour for 1 day. There are 2 portions on the G1 test. There's a total of 40 questions. The first 20 are road signs. So basically, you're going to see like a slippery when wet sign. And you're going to have multiple choice. What is this sign? Slippery when wet, a stop sign, or school crossing zone. You're going to hit slippery when wet. And you're going to have like a whole bunch of different questions like this. This one's a stop sign. This one is a regulatory sign. This one is a no parking sign. Once you've done that, you move on to the next questions. The next 20 questions are all common sense. They're like, if you're on the right-hand side of the road and the stop lights are all broken, all the traffic lights are broken, what do? A, speed through the intersection. B, stop and turn left. Or C, yield right of way to the right. And you go yield right of way to the right. And then, you just do 20 questions like that. It's as simple as that, and then you pass. So how do you study for it? Well, guess what? There are apps on both iOS and Android devices, and pretty much everybody watching this channel has a phone. You might be watching it on your phone. Download G1 Genius. If you have iOS, or even if you're in Asia, you're using Oppo, or I don't know what phone you have, you can also look for G1 practice tests on the Google Play Store, so if you have an Android device. And get this, if you have neither and you only have a computer, you can do the G1 practice test online. Do a mock test. It has 40 questions, and it might have different parts, test you on road signs, test you on different signs, test you on, common sense questions. Do this until you pass the test. When you go into the G1 examination center, you're going to be super surprised to find out that the questions you get on the exam are almost identical to the ones you did online. Even some of them will be identical wording. They change it every year a little bit, or every few years, but you're probably going to pass it on that first shot. Most people do. I think the official pass rate was like lower than 50, to be honest, but at this point I'm sure most people pass it. It's very easy. If you have any questions about your G1 or your G2 or your G in Ontario, or even Nova Scotia's licensing system, ask me in the comment section down below. Remember, your G1 license is valid for a whole year. In that time, you should probably do a driver's ed course. Driver's education will lower your insurance rate, and it will allow you to apply for your G2 road test or your G1 exit test pretty quickly. So, my name is Nadernejad. If this video helped you, be sure to subscribe and smash that notification bell. And thank you for watching.